Hello everyone, good morning all. So we are discussing about the methods of asexual reproduction in plants. In the last day, we just completed the two methods, vegetative propagation and also budding. Today, we are going to discuss about fragmentation and also spore formation. In page number 136, you can see what is this fragmentation and also spore formation with its diagram. So fragmentation is a method of reproduction that is commonly occurring among algae. Algae are the aquatic creatures, aquatic organisms, and they are usually present in stagnant water bodies such as ponds, rivers, etc. Or in slow flowing streams also we can see this algal growth. Usually they are slimy green patches in ponds and this kind of water bodies. Okay, so during favorable condition means when water and nutrients are available, algae start to grow and multiply very rapidly by fragmentation. It is a method of reproduction by which the new organisms are producing from the fragments of the parental body. So, one of the common algae that we can see in our own water bodies, that is the Spirogera. These are usually in the form of long, thin filamentous structures, ribbon-like structures or hair-like structures. So, the new algae has the capacity to produce or each parent algae has the capacity to produce new ones from its cut pieces or fragments. This is the method called fragmentation. Okay. Another method is the spore formation. Spore formation is a common method of reproduction among fungus, ferns, etc. So here, during this fungus, that is usually we can see over the bread and also wet cloths, leather bags, shoes, etc. We can see this fungal growth. So during favorable condition, the spores of the fungus, they may attach over the wet surface, moisturized area. Then they start to germinate there. After vegetative growth, it starts to produce erect, standing structures called as sporangium. Sporangium means a small sac-like structures. Inside the sporangium, in large number of small spores are present. These spores are covered by a hard protective covering to withstand in unfavorable conditions such as high temperature, low humidity, etc. So they can survive for a long time without any damage. So during favorable condition, what they will do? They will attach over the substratum, over the wet area, and they start to germinate. This is the method of reproduction called as spore formation. Next, we are going to study about the sexual reproduction in plants. As we mentioned earlier, flowers are the reproductive parts of a plant. So what are the parts of a flower that we studied from 6th standard? Just recall what are the parts. A flower has one colored exposed part called petal, and the outermost part, that is the green part, called sepal, and inside the sepals and petals we can see the stamens and pistil. Stamen is the male reproductive part of a flower and pistil is the female reproductive part of a flower. Some of the flowers which contain only a single reproductive structure, either a stamen or a pistil. Such kind of flowers are called unisexual flowers. For example, cucumber, then pumpkin, ash gourd, bitter gourd, etc. But most of the flowers, they contain both the structures in the same flower, such as papaya, rose, petunia, mango, etc. In all this, we can see the both structures in the same, datura, etc. Such flowers are called bisexual flowers. Okay. So what we have to study about the stamen and pistil. A stamen has two important parts. What are they? Look, figure 12.9 and see what are the parts of the stamen. A filament and an anther. Anther is the top sac-like structures. Filament is the long stalk-like structure. So inside in the anther, we can see very small bead-like structures are there. These are called pollen grains or male gametes. Pollen grains or male gametes. Then the pistil, the female structure, which consists of three important parts. A basal solan ovary, a middle long style, and also an upper stigma. Inside in the ovary, we can see very small bead-like structures are called ovules. Ovules are the female gametes or egg. In sexual reproduction, this male and female gamete fuse to form a structure called a zygote. So the remaining part, that is about the pollination and fertilization, that we will do in the next class. Okay, thank you.